Hey, what's up, Galaxy Gang? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome. Today we're playing against Mimighoul. So yeah, we're going to be going second, unfortunately. So we opened with Mimighoul, Infinity Dragon, Ghost Bell, Galaxy Trance, and Photon Deltawing. My opponent has Mimighoul Dungeon, Mimighoul Fairy, Triple Tactics Talent, Mimighoul Fairy, and Mutrimifulos. Okay, so yeah, I don't know the deck too much. All I know is I know off the top of my head, I know I played it like two times, I think. Yeah, I know this like spell card like stops you from like attacking or something like that. Yeah, that's as far as I know. But yeah, so my opponent goes main phase one, activates the Mimighoul Dungeon. Okay, uses the effect. So during the main phase, you can add one Mimighoul monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand. So I use Ghost Spell on that right away. Okay, that's interesting. I use Ghost Spell on that. Okay. Yeah, I guess because I thought like, oh, like I'm probably not gonna get a chance to use this ever again, like on the turn. So yeah, so I use Ghost Spell on that. Opponent goes Triple Tactics Talent. I chain Muchumi Fulos. Oh no. Oh yeah. I thought he was saying you look at hand. So he goes draw two. Yeah, so he draws two. So he draws into Draw and Lockbird, Triple Tactics Thrust. Okay. Uses Thrust. Okay, let that go through. So now he can set the Mimighoul Room. Okay, so now he's going to normal summon the Mimighoul Fairy. Alright, used Mimighoul Fairy's effect in hand to special summon it to the field. So I chain Fulos because I was thinking like he was going to summon it on my field. So I was like, yeah, I don't want that to happen. Okay, so he just special summons it on his field. Okay, overlays both monsters. Goes into a Mimighoul Throne. So I draw into Ash Blossom. Okay, he's going to use Mimighoul Throne's effect. I use, I use Ash Blossom on that. Probably should not have used it. I probably should have saved it on the Mimighoul Room. Because I still had Infinity Dragon Delta Wing to, contend with something. But yeah, I used the Ash on that. So he just passed his turn. And I draw into a Ghost Bell, and I was like reading the trap card to see if I could use Bell on that, and unfortunately no. Yeah, because this is special summon from the deck, right? Yeah, special summon from the hand or deck, or in face down defense position. Then you can change my face of monster in the field to face down defense position. So yeah, that's what I was thinking. This was like, oh, I can probably get through that because I have Infinity Dragon. I have two pushes right here, so that's what I was thinking. But I should have read the field spell because it says any player who controls a face down monster cannot normal summon monsters or declare an attack with monsters that were special summoned this turn. So that was unfortunate. So I go main phase one, use Infinity Dragon's effect, special summon it to the field, special summon the Afterglow. Alright, let's go through. So he changed the Mimighoul Room, special summoning the Mimighoul Dragon to the field. Okay. And let's see what else happens. Okay, so he sets my Afterglow face down. And he gives me a Mimighoul Dragon. So now I normal summon Photon Delta Wing, but actually I cannot do that. So I think he catches me there. Yeah, so I can't summon it. Yeah. Which is unfortunate. Yeah, so I just have to guess past turn. My opponent draws into a Mimighoul Archfiend. Main phase one activates the Mimighoul Throne. I use Ghost Spell on that, so to stop that. Okay, so now he normal summons the Mimighoul Archfiend. Uses the effect to flip the Mimighoul Dragon face up. Okay, Dragon triggers popping and returning. Okay, so now, yeah, so I think it pops face up monsters. Yeah, face up monsters. Okay. So now you can use the Mimighoul Dungeon again. So now you can, I was like, oh man, yeah, now he's getting a lot of advantage back at the fairy. Uses fairy's effect, and I'm just like, yo, this is just too much because I'm not gonna be able to like play, if I still have like face down monster on the field. So, yeah, so just go on to game two. I don't have the time for this. All right, so yeah, we go on to game two. Next time I should read better, right? So we open with Galaxy 100, Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, Galaxy 100, 7 attack on Infinite Impermanence. My opponent has Mimighoul Archfiend, Mimighoul Dungeon, Mimighoul Room, Mimighoul Dungeon, and Mimighoul Dragon. Okay, so we're going to go main phase 1, use the 7 Tachyon, revealing the Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon. So now I can add the Infinity Dragon to hand, putting back the Galaxy Photon Dragon. So now we're going to use Infinity Dragon's effect, special summon it to the field. Alright, special summoning Afterglow to the field, and he just lets all this go through. He's, says keep going, so I feel like I just won the game right here. Alright, we're going to overlay both monsters going to Shadow Dragon. Shadow Dragon's effect will then activate, so now we can add Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Primal to hand. Alright, now we're going to go and use Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Primal's effect. So now, use the effect, so now we can add Tachyon Transmigration to hand. Now we're going to activate Galaxy 100, sending Photon Jumper to grave, using Jumper's effect, so now we can add Galaxy 100 to our hand. We're then going to use Shadow Dragon's effect, attach 2, go into a Tachyon Dragon, activating Afterglow's effect, so now we can special summon a Photon Dragon to the field. And through this play, we're now protected from Nib, just in case, my opponent's like sleazy. Anyway, I use Galaxy 100's effect to banish a card from the extra deck, so I just banished Zeus. I feel like there's nothing else in his extra deck that is worthy of banishing. So now I use Galaxy 100, so I can special summon a soldier from the deck, use soldier's effect, so now we can add Galaxy Summoner to our hand. We're then going to overlay the Photon Dragon and Tachyon Primal to a number 38. Normal summoning this summoner, so now we can special summon the Photon Jumper to the field. Use Summoner's effect to make Soldier level 4. Overlay both monsters going to a Galaxy Photon Dragon. Use Photon Dragon's effect to attach, so now we can add Eternal Galaxy to our hand. We're then going to set the Infinite Impermanence in the Infinite Impermanence in the Eternal Galaxy face down and pass turn. My opponent's going to draw into another Mimighoul dungeon. Unfortunate for him. So I go draw phase, activate Eternal Galaxy, so now I can change my Photon Dragon to a Photon Lord, use Photon Lord's effect, so now I can add another Primal to hand, use Primal's effect to special summon itself to the field. So now we're going to get another Tachyon Transmigration to our hand, and yeah, so you now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 interruptions, 6 cards. Even though the math is bad, even though the math is in their favor, even if I didn't know what their hand was, I feel like they just don't have enough pushes to, clear an entire board after, going through 5 interruptions. So, okay, so my opponent goes main phase 1, and he just scoops. Okay, so we're going to go to a game 3, and yeah, let's see what we're going to do here. All right. Okay, so I open with Mimighoul, Foolish Burial, Infinity Dragon, Ash Blossom, Galaxy Summoner. My opponent opens with Mimighoul, Mimighoul Fairy, Mimighoul Master, Ash Blossom, and Mimighoul Dragon. Alright, so my opponent goes main phase 1. He's going to activate the Mimighoul Fairy in hand. I'm going to chain Foolos on that. Okay, yeah, so he just gives me the card, and he keeps the Ash Blossom in hand. Alright, so now he's going to use Mimighoul Dragon's effect. I'm going to use Ash Blossom. Let's see what Mimighoul Dragon's effect is. Okay, when normal special summon, you can add one Mimighoul spell or trap from your deck to your hand. Yeah, I was going to stop that immediately. So yeah, I use Ash Blossom, and he just has to pass turn. We're not going to draw into an evenly match, so unfortunately that is dead. And if I knew better, if I knew what the deck did, or if I used my brain, I would know that they would give you a FaceTime monster. But yeah, I probably would have had sided this in, but it's fine. We gotta go main phase 1, activate Foolish Burial. Opponent's going to Ash Blossom that's fine. I'm going to flip summon the Mimighoul Fairy, use Mimighoul Fairy's effect. So now, so now this turn you cannot activate the effects of monsters special summon from your hand. Well, that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. And also it gets control of the monster to my opponent. We're then going to activate Infinity Dragon's effect in hand, special summoning it to the field. Now we're going to special summon the Afterglow to the field, and we're going to overlay both monsters and go into a Shadow Dragon. This is a terrible misplay. I don't know why I did this. I should have just went into, C62. But, in this scenario, I pretty much, have, game right here. I have Shadow Dragon who can use his effect to add a card. I have Galaxy Summoner in hand for another push. Just in case my opponent has an Nibiru or something. So we're going to use Shadow Dragon, add Tachyon Primal, and this was also misplay because I forgot that I can't use the effects of monsters special summon from the hand. So when I summon the Tachyon Primal, I can't use this effect to add the Tachyon Transmigration and then go into number 30 or whatever. I'm sorry, not number 90, to protect my plays from Nib, but it's fine. And then I'm going to use Shadow Dragon's effect to attach 2. So now we're going to go and overlay into a Galaxy Eye Cipher Dragon. Use Afterglo's effect to special summon a Photon Dragon to the field. We're then going to overlay into a Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Dragon. Use the effect to pop his monster, his dragon. And then we're going to overlay again into a Cipher Blade Dragon. And we're going to pop the Mimighoul Fairy. And then I use Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Primal in my hand on main phase. I probably should just went battle phase. And then do it there. But, it's fine. Nib would kill it anyway, right? Yeah, Nib would destroy that anyway, so it's fine. Yeah, so we're going to go, special summon the Tachyon Primal. We're going to go battle phase, and my opponent just scoops. So, yeah, that's not too bad, on my part. I didn't play, game 3 all that well, and I did not play game 1 all that well neither. It's when it's a rogue deck, like I'm also playing against a rogue deck. You know, it's like kind of hard to like remember like everything. And like read stuff. But yeah, that's it for the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments. And yeah, peace.